I actually don't really like talking about prominent figures, especially in the YouTube space, denouncing the faith, because I don't really know them personally, nor have proximity to them. Neither did I really actually pay attention to Young Don's videos outside of animations or collabs he had with Ruslan or anyone else. I do hope that he comes back to faith in Jesus. But this is a video about my thoughts for the modern day Christian who has access to social media, especially people who just come to faith in Jesus, young people, TikTokers. For some reason, there's this trend that's been happening for a little bit that whenever you come to faith in Jesus, young Gen Z, Gen Alpha, people document their faith journey from the very moment it begins and so on. From this, some people become prominent Christian influencers on the social media platform, which, I have no problem with. Social media is a way to market yourself and get to the bag. Cool. And I think there needs to be more Christian people that are navigating the social media landscape and engaging the internet and the culture on the internet. I think we need more people in different spaces being salt and light on these platforms, pointing people to Jesus who can give life. But there's a danger for the young Christian, and maybe for all of us, that I want to navigate. If we're wrestling in real time and making Christian content, it leaves us wide open. And what do I mean? What I know from seeing some of Don's content is that his Christian faith was kind of all over the place. I saw him in debate after debate with different people defending certain doctrines or theology, and then going back one day wrestling, which is great. He was doing it openly, but it left him vulnerable to a point now that he's denounced the Christian faith, and now he's Christian content for every social media creator right now, which I think sucks. This is less about him and more for everyone else that will see this, that will become Christian and probably get on the platform. I think for young people and having access to the internet, God has given us a great opportunity to expose people to the gospel with a click of a button. But along with the internet comes the opportunity for fresh minds impacted by the Lord Jesus to be tossed to and fro with every bit of doctrine, word, or theology or influencer that sounds good to us. And we forget that these people are just random people on the internet, which can leave us time and time again breaking up the foundation of our faith to try and lay a new one down every time. It reminds me of the parable of the sower, where some seed fell on rocky ground, some seed got eaten by birds, some seed grew into plants but got burnt, and then some produced great fruit. We have a real enemy that does not want us to produce fruit for the Lord, a world that will want to choke away the seed that we have through our own desires and riches and suffering. It's important to be on a solid foundation, who is Jesus. It's important to wrestle with the basics of the faith and grow in the fundamentals of the faith. Everyone has to wrestle with them. If you can, growing in them offline, so that when you grow stuck needing encouragement and reaffirming from other brothers and sisters in the faith, you can do so receiving grace and mercy from real life people in your real life rather than venom and harsh critique. And most importantly, like James 5 says, if you have real life people in your life and they see that you're wandering from the truth or straying from orthodoxy, they have the proximity to speak into your life and affirm the gospel truth in your life, to encourage you that no matter what you're going through, walking with Jesus is worth it. You don't have to become an influencer as soon as you become a Christian. I think Jesus is just as pleased with you if you don't post Christian content for the world to see, because God being pleased with you isn't based on you, it's based on Jesus' finished work on the cross, not your viral social media content. It's not an obligation to do so. You can make disciples, you can reach nations in your real life without the world seeing what you're doing. Honestly, we all might be better off that way. Catch you later.